Under medical explanations and causes, I talk about the reasons why many are super tasters, but the subject of super smellers cannot be ignored. Uncomfortableness of taste and smell for many is due to a heightened sensory overload. Often this is extremely common in autism, but certainly not limited to autistic individuals. However, smells can often be more challenging to combat than taste, simply because there's a lingering. There are several foods that do not have a favorable aroma, usually those in the umami category of flavors such as aged cheeses, mushrooms, or anything fermented, but also many meats and vegetables, especially cruciferous, as well as fish or anything with a fish sauce. These smells can release an odor while breaking down during the cooking process that's extremely offensive to many. As you might walk through an unfamiliar foreign neighborhood in another country or in an international section of a big city, you can often smell this unfamiliarness and feel uncomfortable simply because it's not part of your normal senses. So like anything that is off-putting to the senses, we must, desensitize. There are a number of things you can do for these super smellers. So cook the offensive food, if possible, at a time when they are not home, and then simply heat it up quickly before serving. Another tip is you can open a window and allow fresh air to come into the room. Any smell that is concentrated with minimal airflow is going to be challenging on a hyperactive sensory system. Now, if that can't be done, at least keep it cool. Warm temps will tend to intensify the odor. Although some scented candles can be helpful, do not use artificial smells, especially most air fresheners. Artificial smells can cause extreme distress and often headaches to a super smeller, and that happens for a variety of reasons. Either use soft, natural scented candles that use pure essential oils, or better yet, use a diffuser with essential oils with a scent that they prefer. Now, here are some essential oils that actually help to stimulate the appetite. Peppermint, lavender, lemon, bergamot, orange or tangerine, lemongrass is a good one, ginger, rosemary, spearmint, and nutmeg. If you don't have a diffuser, simply buy the fresh herbs or use peels, as in the case with oranges, or in the case of nutmeg, you can use the ground spice, or with ginger, slice it and just add them individually. I wouldn't mix more than a few to water and slowly simmer them until the aroma fills the kitchen. Visual pickiness, as with other sensory sensitivities, dissipates with familiarity. It's easier to manage because, unlike filling up a room with the reminder of with the smell, as in the case of smell, you can certainly choose to look away. Again, using touch as a way to become familiar with new foods is often very helpful, but understanding more with the art of cooking and how a food becomes the food it becomes can be also very helpful. I have many adults who are vegetarians because the slice of red meat repulses them. A tough subject for me to tackle because I respect the reasoning, but in those cases where there's a desire to eat red meat, they just feel they can't. It might be best to defer from the rare cooked steak and stick with slow food that's not only broken down more, making it easier to digest, but it also can be enjoyed as an ingredient in more complex foods rather than just the focus of the meal. Point in case is a spaghetti sauce. That is a really great way to add meat and vegetables, and especially making a bolognese sauce and some round meatballs. Really, really great. You can also put lots of vegetables in a spaghetti sauce. So the more we can adjust with these struggles, the more likely we will earn the trust, and then eventually we'll get the cooperation and the willingness.